these Mount Rushmores has been.
Wanted to talk to you about that. And I got something to get off my chest. All of you who keep doing these R&B Mount Rushmores, and you got Chris Brown, Usher, R. Kelly, Michael Jackson on it. I keep seeing those four. Y'all don't know R&B music. First of all, Michael Jackson, his nickname tells you everything you need to know. He's the king of pop. He don't need to be on no R&B Mount Rushmore. 2, why don't nobody ever include Babyface? He gotta be up there.
As a writer, yes. As a performer, no.
You can't get credit as a writer, like what he contributes to R&B. This is my thing.
But then there's other people who bring a little more to the table. Now
we're just talking about men. We just talking about men.
I'm talking about men. I'm only talking about the men. Now there are like, remember that one that I don't know if you sent it to me. Yeah, you sent it. Frank
you thought it was
this nigga sent me one.
What, Bobby Valentino?
This nigga sent me Chris Brown. He sent me one with the one he just listed. R. Kelly. He who shall not be named.
It's
Usher.
Chris Brown, Usher, Michael Jackson, and the other guy.
We also argued about a different one. I think one of the main ones that was in rotation was the Mount Rushmore mixtape rappers.
Yeah, we had. That's a tough one. That is a tough one.
So here it is. I'm going to let you put together your Mount Rushmore mixtape rappers.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you mine. We don't have to agree.
Number 1 easily is
Lil Wayne. We can go one for one. We can go one for one. So
okay,
go with
my first one
yours.
is Lil Wayne. I mean, anything you would ask for, volume and quality of music in a mixtape, he's the king of it. I don't think there's no better mixtape rapper, or however you want to slice it, no better mixtape artist, Lil Wayne.
I'll put Wayne on mine. Wayne is on mine for everything you just said.
Okay. Next, Gucci. Again, volume. The quality ain't as good as Wayne. I like Wayne as a rapper more than Gucci, but you can't deny what Gucci did on the mixtape.
No, and
he flooded the game. He was killing it.
Yeah, I've never been the biggest advocate of Gucci anyway, but you can't deny what he
you don't have
to the mixtape game.
Right. You don't have to be a fan of a person to respect their hustle and their craft. And Gucci is definitely one of those people.
I might have to run with Gucci on that. Gucci's number 2. I think on the Mount Rushmore, they had the original one where we disagreed. They had Gucci, Wayne,
and then they had Future and Currency.
And Currency.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, this is my thing. I'm not mad at that list, but like when I saw the list, it's like, for example, with the R&B list, it was easy for me to pick that apart and say, okay, these two don't belong, right? And this is who I would put there. Easy to do that. But with the mixtape, it's like mixtape was a dope time for rap because a lot of rappers use that to give us a bunch of content. And like Wayne, what he did with the mixtape, rapping on other people's beats, like it got to the point where your song became a hit because Wayne put a verse on it that you got credit for it, or you was able to get spins out of that without him actually being a feature. So Wayne would do a track, like let's say I'm a fan of Wayne. He does a track on a song. I don't know where the song is from. Like, yo, this beat is hard. The music fan in me is going to go. Thank you. I'm gonna go look for that song.
I want to hear the original. Now I'm not gonna like it. I'm not.
You might not like it as much.
The Wayne one.
But you just gave that person a listen. Like Wayne just put 2 more ears on that song that wasn't there before. You get what I'm saying?
Right. And don't let him leave your verse on it. Don't let him leave your verse on it or leave your chorus in it. It'll take off. Okay.
But there was a lot of artists that did good in the mixtape world. So I'm not saying Currency and Future don't belong. Like Future, he did.
Just give yours. Just give yours. Just give yours. You don't got to validate.
So outside of Wayne, Future.
No, you have Wayne, you have Gucci.
No, Wayne and Gucci. I would say
we both agree to those 2.
Yeah, I think I want to put 50 Cent had a strong mixtape run. I want to put 50
was my third.
Up there. Oh,
50 was my third.
Okay. I want to put 50 up there.
And I hate not putting Currency in there because a lot of the Currency music I listen to
came off the mixtape.
Has been off mixtapes. A lot of Big Crit music I've listened to has been off mixtapes. So like there's so many good ones, but they're in another tier, just a tier below.
And I don't know how you're like ranking this, but when I think of mixtape artists, I also think about like how do they use mixtape to further their careers, right? Wayne, we all know Wayne and Gucci, it was the volume thing. Like they just was putting out music. You heard them everywhere. And the music was, especially in Wayne's case, it was undeniable.
As big as those 3 are, Wayne, Gucci, 50. And I don't know who your 4th is, but I don't think we're going to have the same 4th. And this goes for them as well. I would say, maybe not for 50, but I would say their mixtape stuff, like their mixtape catalog, is better than their actual catalog. I think Wayne's mixtape catalog outweighs his actual catalog. I think Gucci's mixtape catalog outweighs his actual catalog. I wouldn't say 50 had so many huge hits in his like actual catalog. It's kind of hard to say that.
It's easy for me to agree with you on that because my favorite project from Wayne is his No Ceilings mixtape. Like if you had to say, Frank, you can only listen to one Wayne project for the rest of your life. You only have to pick one. I wouldn't even deliberate over that thought long. I'd say, okay, just give me No Ceilings and all right, I could take that.
Yeah, but for me, it's either No Ceilings or Carter 2. Carter 2 really was my like.
Carter 2 was dope. Like, Wayne. Yeah, the Carter series was dope. They just kept
going, and it's just like, it's like trapped in the closet. It's like that shit got to end. Like, come on, bro. Come up with something new. Who's your fourth?
Fourth. I want to give it to Fabolous because I feel his mixtape.
Wow. We had all four the same.
Really?
We had all four the same.
In 198 episodes, that is the first time we ever did a list and we agreed on everything. That is crazy.